know, the 5-star shout out.
I'm not gonna say it because I don't believe in it. I don't believe in you can't make you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Sticky, Iggy. Woo, woo! Yeah, feeling good in here today, baby. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Side Jawn. I'm your host, Dennis Holmes. I'm here with my girl, Christina, also known as Red Girl Sasha. It's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Red Girl Sasha?
Hi, what's up? Let's get to the bullshit, Dennis.
Oh, no, wait, hold up. Before we get to the bullshit, we gotta make sure we do it right because that's how we usually start every show. So I need to know how was your week first before we get to the buttery bull.
My week is amazing if it'll stop snowing here.
I don't know if it's gonna stop.
I'm tired, but other than that, my week is amazing. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yeah, okay. I'm blessed. I'm having a good week. Um, money flowing. Work is working, and I'm happy. I'm very happy to be here each and every Saturday morning. Missing the chocolate girl though. As soon as the chocolate girl come back, things will be even better. But until
Get
then, missing
well.
the chocolate girl. Get well soon, baby. Now, speaking of the week, one thing that went off and somebody hit me with it and drove me crazy, and I was like, "You got to be kidding!" There was another podcast that had money issues. We are talking about tonight's conversations. Now, I'm not here to say that I know for sure it was money issues. I'm just here to say that there's controversy out there about some money not being paid to some employees. And some employees are now being missing or gone from the show. That's what I'm here to say. All right. Now, Red Girl, how you feel about
Allegedly, because I traveled down that rabbit hole. I was really shocked. As a fellow podcaster, I am a fan of tonight's conversation. Um, we're all in the same community, but when it comes to money, don't be funny. Like we not doing that today. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be when you have multiple people on a panel, there should be contracts and stipulations involved. So if you are supposed to get set money for a show, if and you have the money that's for that particular brand and you're building a brand alone, you should have contracts in place. You should not be just moving around negligently at this point. At their level of where they're podcasting to full audiences and you're pulling out their ballrooms and hosting and they're filling these rooms. They're very all talented and very charismatic individuals. This is not how we should be doing. This is a prime example of if you don't know what you're doing, get your business manager.
it? I agree. I've been to these events. Let me say that. I've been to these events
Mhm.
and I've also heard about them first.
Right.
And in Philadelphia, I can talk about the ones in Philadelphia. Ones in
Okay.
Philadelphia has been packed. So that's what I can tell you for sure. Ones in Philadelphia has been packed. What up, man? What up, man? But they have been packed. So, but tonight's conversations to go from, you know, sugar to shit is what I always say. It's kind of crazy. That's crazy to me.
Chances
But
are it was
when
probably a shit
money,
show already.
but when money is involved, You got to make sure everything is right because people start to see money in different ways and realize, well, why I'm not getting this or why I'm not getting that. That's the stories I always hear. Why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? Why am I not making this amount of money? Why I don't get this type of stuff? Hold up. What do you what did you sign your contract for? You signed your contract to come on the show and be a talent. So if they take that live show and they paid you for that live show event, and now they take video from that live show and they break it down and make it into reels instead of putting the whole video out there, and they're making, let's just say they're making $70,000 per reel.
Right.
Now you feel as though, oh, I need some of that money too. No, it's not what you signed up for.
Right. That's why I say
It's
contracts
not
need
what
to
you signed up
be.
for.
There
You
should
gotta
be
watch what you
stipulations. If we're
now
doing
watch what you
reels,
sign up for. And I'm not saying
yeah.
this is what happened at their show for tonight's conversation. To get that out the way, somebody say, "Oh yeah, I heard you." No, no, no. It's not what I'm saying. It happened. I'm saying because I hear this a lot in podcasting with
Yes.
people. Like,
Yes.
oh yeah, well, we put a reel out there, it went viral, so I'm waiting for that money. What you mean you waiting for that money? Did you sign up? Did you why didn't you make the reel?
Right.
Like, ain't nobody stopping you from making a reel. That's part of your content. Why didn't you make the reel? Why didn't you post it
Right.
on your page? Why are
Or
you not
share.
chopping
Just
reels
even
up?
share the reel.
Right? Why are you there? Why are you not chopping reels up?
Because a lot of people they become lazy in podcasting. I used to be like when I initially started, like I would have a person for this and a person for that. Once it became like I started, I'm not doing. I took on previous people, and it was like, okay, well, I seen this video go viral, and I seen you made a reel, and I seen you made a TikTok off of it, and seen you made this, and I seen you made that, and they would be like, well, where am I cut at? That's not part of the contract. But see, if you read your contract, Lovey, because I made it, you would see you don't get none of the TikTok. You don't get anything. You have to
Exactly.
be really specific in what you want. But allegedly, none of them had contracts. They were just riding the wave.
Well, there was contracts written up, but nobody signed them, is what she said. And at least we're talking about tonight's conversations. This is how they started. Okay,
Okay.
Ace the metaphor started with these cards. I've had these cards for a while. At least I've seen these cards. I've had these cards for a while. All right,
Right.
that's how long I've been knowing Ace. That I bought the cards during the pandemic, during the height of the pandemic. I
Right.
bought these cards. So I've had them for a while. Okay, let's just get that part of the way. When he
Right.
turned it into a show, I was excited for. It. I said, "Oh, he got something good going." Then he
Right.
started going live. But then he started to tour, and he was
Right.
touring a lot. And I'm like, "Damn, he got something going here." And people come up, ask questions because everybody got a relationship question
Right.
that they need some information with. And you can't save everybody, but you can give them some type of advice. What I always say. So tonight's conversations end up losing a couple members. They didn't completely break up, but they lost a couple members due to money issues, is what is being said out there. Um, Keita, am I saying her name right? Keita?
Mm.
Yeah, Keita. Keita
Keita
has
Rose,
been,
Kitty Rose, Trip.
well,
And
Trip
those are
left
the
the
people that
show.
are gone. I think he
Trip,
still has like two other people that are still standing on the
right.
podcast. So it's not
Trip left.
technically
Trip left the
gone.
show, and
The
if you are
powerhouse
on
are gone, put it like that.
if you are on TikTok, uh, Keita Rose is going bananas on TikTok.
She
I
letting it
mean,
loose.
she's letting loose. She's giving you chapter after chapter, and she's very animated,
Right.
and she's doing it while doing her makeup and fixing her hair. All right, just want to let y'all know that I watched these videos and I said,
I do too.
listen, she is doing her thing. She is upset about what's going on, and she's letting it be known. Everything that's being said on these podcasts ain't all 100% true.
Right. Well, I mean, like it's not 100% true, but she's very detailed. Once again, this is all alleged. You know what I mean? This is one person's point of view. about how they feel. Maybe she was the only. Trip is not saying that he didn't get paid. He's not saying that.
Nah,
She's
he just
saying she
left.
didn't get paid.
And
She
she said she didn't get paid.
allegedly is what is said is that her boyfriend, her ex boyfriend, made the deal with him. That's what she said. And as they, that it was the chemistry is great on tonight's conversation.
Yes, it
You know what
is.
I mean? The personalities are amazing. So that to see that go, it like I said, those the people that are leaving are the three powerhouses. Those are the ones that TikTok more than they do the TikToks. They're on the Beagles. They're on all of the XYZs of what we do as podcasters or just content creators in general. But you have to be smart. First of all, I'm not letting my spouse manage my money when it comes to my career. Unless he's a business lawyer or entertainment lawyer, then where I'm going to consultation because I need to know how to maneuver and negotiate a contract, then okay. But to just have you don't, and he's not even your husband. He's your boyfriend. I wouldn't even trust him. What? Not my money. That's like selling your soul to the devil. If you personally ask me, because you don't know what he signed you up for, what he agreed to. You don't even know if you get your full original cut. And she ended up breaking up with that dude later.
And then, but he took some upfront money. Supposedly, this is the story that's out there. He took some
Never take
upfront
upfront
money.
money.
So, well, he took it. So she didn't get paid for the last two shows, and that really messed her up.
Yeah, she said she did those, and then she did them for free.
Right.
I don't.
That's a lot of stuff I'm not. A lot
This
of
is
stuff I'm
not.
not
This
doing, man.
we. I was about to
A
say
lot
this
of,
is not. This is not. I don't work nowhere for free. You don't pay me,
and
I ain't coming in today.
and the story that she said, because I don't know this to be true either. Story that she said is Ace the Metaphor, and she calls him Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Ace the Metaphor did not want to talk to the women when it came to business, so he wanted to talk to their male representatives, whether that be their husbands or boyfriends, to negotiate business. Dog, let me tell you something. If we talking about my paper, you talking to me. All right.
And
You
me
talking to
all
me.
day. And
You
me all
talking to me.
day.
All right. All right. And
Yeah.
you need to it just sounded like everything just was a little bit
Too
too
shaky for
messy. But
me.
it didn't look like that. It looked like they was one big happy family.
They did, but that's what you do. That's like even in marriage. You saving face we could have been arguing all the way to the house. You know what I'm saying? They could have been arguing the whole time before the camera started rolling, but you save face because you have a brand. We all have the same idea in mind. You know what I mean? We're all here with the same thing, and we're all doing that. We are the same passion, but money. Once you messing with my millions and you messing with my funds, you might as well forget it. You can
Right.
forget it. You burn it up. We're not doing this no more. Cause
Now
it
I've
it
seen it.
didn't
I've
it wouldn't even
seen
made it to two shows. You ain't paid me, but when that first show, you ain't got to worry about it until I see or you produce a check. But it has to be. Y'all should have made sure you had contracts, and sometimes you need to revise contracts. At this point, y'all at a level where y'all need entertainment lawyers because y'all can't safely navigate by yourselves.
I can't sit there and say that because I don't believe that they were making that type of money.
I'm going. The reason why I say that he said
Because the story
allegedly
allegedly,
he
right,
was making $500,000 to $1 million doing the
allegedly.
tour and the shows and probably the cars included. He
And
said in
I've been
on one particular show he wiped his ass with $50,000.
but I've been told I've been told this by a guy who's been touring for like 30, 40 years. He told me if you do a tour for 14 cities and you sell out every show in a big arena, you will make $1 million tour. That's what he told me. He
But
said
how much are you
14
touring?
cities. How long was he touring?
How much are you touring? Then there's residuals. You got to play the road managers and the stage, the
Well, he didn't
people. You know
say
what I
he
mean?
didn't say
Like,
he was gonna profit. He didn't say he was gonna profit $1 million.
he said
He
you're
said
gonna
you was
make.
gonna make $1 million. Yeah, there's a
Okay,
difference.
right,
Yeah, he said you're gonna make $1 million. He didn't say he was gonna profit $1 million. He said you're gonna make $1 million.
right.
That's what he was saying. And he was, and mind you, he was doing stage plays.
Oh
And matter of
wow.
fact, he still does do stage plays. As a matter of fact, let's get that out the way. He was no, it still does do stage plays. And he told me that. And I was like, oh, okay. He said, yeah. He said, that ain't the problem. He said, the problem is you just got to get people to like your shows and come on out to come see.
Right.
They didn't have that problem, man. They was booming. I'm not gonna lie to you. They was booming. I've
They
seen them. They was
was.
booming.
I
And
was like,
it's a
look,
shame
I was
that
proud because podcasting is that world is different.
keeping that many people together in the podcast.
All them personalities, yes.
Oh, shit. That the fact that they lasted this long.
I
Shit.
was surprised. I like their. That's why I said I love their chemistry. So I would have never assumed. I was really. It's kind of sad, but you know what?
It ain't
New
sad.
levels is
Everybody,
devils.
everybody
So
gonna blossom.
try. Maybe y'all should all podcast by
Hopefully,
yourselves.
hopefully everybody
Everybody.
blossom and do their own thing. But
Yeah, exactly.
you just don't know how that's gonna go. I'm just here to tell you, everybody don't be capitalizing off of every dollar. Just because you see that they got 1 million followers, do not believe that they got 1 million followers.
A lot of times they
Okay?
are capitalized records. You know how hard
All
it
right.
is.
I've been to I say this a lot. I've been to people live performances or live events
Mm-hmm.
that have 100,000 followers,
Mm-hmm.
but they couldn't fill a 60-seat audience. Okay, 40 out of the 60 people,
Like for a
60
live
people that's
show.
supposed to fill it up, 40 people of them was family, friends, and family.
Yeah.
Out of the 60 seats, they couldn't fill 60 seats, and I was one of them that was there.
Right. Oh, I know. I've had people
And
that
I'm just
I've
sitting there
worked
like,
with.
I watch you promote it, talk about something. Oh, ticket sales getting low. Ticket sales ain't getting low. You just gave it to your friends and family. You know ticket sales get
Yeah,
low.
like this is my aunt and uncle. I'm like, oh, y'all just had a family reunion at the show, basically. That's
That's
what
just that's
happened.
it. And at first, I'm thinking when I first, I'm like, oh, they got a lot of motherfuckers here. I'm like,
I
okay.
used to think like
And
that
me, you
too.
know me, I got to talk to some people. I don't mind. I'm talking. I get to
Right.
talk. Oh, yeah. There go cousin Rita, cousin Keita, cousin Nessa. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? You here to support? Yeah. We support. We support.
Yeah.
I said, hold the fuck up, dog. Like,
I had
hold the
that.
fuck
I
up,
seen
dog.
that full.
Not with a
I
hundred
think we
thousand
all go through
followers, you
that as
couldn't fill up
podcasters.
a
We're just
60
people that.
seat spot. Oh no.
I think we all go through that as podcasters. So I seen the same thing. Like I was like, oh man. This is when I was podcasting. I was, I'm hosting. I'm hosting. We're doing live events now. Oh,
You
ticket
was.
sales,
I
like you
remember.
said, ticket sales going down. Oh, sorry, Christina. This is this is my mom. This is my sister. This is my. I'm like, that first of all, they didn't pay for nothing. That's free. You know what I mean? Like, so now you just have me thinking I need to be working like 10 times as hard, and that's just part of it. It's basically they having a family reunion. But I think that's just like everybody's experience. Like when people lie, they like I said, it'd be a lot of capitalized records, presidents, employees, representatives, capping all the time, just lying. Okay, so we
Now
have to
this
distinguish what's reality and what's not. Like I said, we always start there with. They probably was beefing before the show. Money that wasn't the first time they had a money issue.
right. Well, this right here. Elise was saying that they were all TikTok and Instagram famous.
They
They didn't
were.
strike a deal or something. Now, here's the thing. This is what's going to happen. You're going to see them go from podcast to podcast talking about what happened on tonight's conversation. You're going to see that in their social media. Eventually, about 6 to 3 months from now, all that's going to die off.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you're going to find out where's the talent.
Who's got the real talent?
Who got the real talent? Who got the real mastermind to say, hey, let's capitalize on this because we
Right.
lost on that. Let's capitalize on this. Let's go see if we can make some money another way.
Right.
Who's going to sit back and see? This is what I want to see. Who's going to sit back and do that? That's what I'm looking for. That was tonight's conversation. Yours could be, the sexy dollhouse or something,
Right.
whatever. But you got to follow it now, and you have to capitalize.
Right. You have to. And then eventually that's gonna fizzle out anyway. That topic gonna get boring. That's why you said you're gonna have to see who the real talent is because you're in the capital life. What you do is you take it and you flip it. You take it and flip the narrative. That's fine. You do that. But after a while, that's gonna get played out. That's why she hurried up and did it. She was smart. She's doing get ready with me and talking about what happened. She that's the talent. Her and Trip, Trip talked about it. He spoke about it, but he's doing the Chris Rock method, where he's just successfully bowing out. She's being smart. She didn't get her money. She's about to capitalize off of it. Smart movement.
She's capitalizing through the
She's
internet.
hurrying up and capitalizing.
Right,
Before,
through the
before
internet.
we don't got no TikTok and all that stuff. She capitalized.
Right, through the internet. What I'm talking about capitalizing is you need to start getting the group together, y'all. Start a different type of show and go on tour.
Why don't you just
You're
do it by
not. You're not.
yourself?
You are
Try
already
doing it by
successful.
yourself. They already told you the fundamentals. Try it by yourself. I think they would all. I think they could all tour together, but be individualized. Then you don't
Right.
got to worry about who gets what.
Right.
Everybody get their cut. You ain't got to
Everybody
talk
get their
about it no
cut.
more.
They'll roll out. One of the
Right.
most successful, even though these guys are professionals and um, this was going to happen anyway. But one of the most successful ways I've seen somebody split and say, "All right, I'm not dealing with that. I'm gonna go do this a whole nother way." Is the Pivot podcast.
Right.
If you watch how the Pivot podcast originated from I Am Athlete. I Am Athlete with Brandon Marshall had these athletes come together and they sat down and they talked about their issues and they would have a chef on, eat some food, and they would discuss things. They would have different people that they would interview on the show that were types of athletes. That's what they would do. Well, somewhere along the lines with that one, money became an issue. So Channing Crowder and Fred Taylor said, "We leaving." They left, took the producers with them because they had a problem too. Producers and cameramen took them with them. Went and got damn, I can't even think of his name. Ryan Clark. Went and got Ryan Clark. Started a show called The Pivot. The Pivot right now is one of the most successful podcasts out there.
Right.
And they broke up from Brandon Marshall, I want to say 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. But during the pandemic, I Am Athlete was a great podcast.
Right.
But they couldn't get the money situation together. And Brandon Marshall, I'm going to say he dropped the ball on that. He dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Unfortunately, this is the pros and cons of podcasting.
Because nobody,
if
you
you
know
really
why?
don't take it seriously,
I'm gonna tell you why it's like this though. Nobody knows what the money is.
we'll
Those
never
was
know what the money is.
as you can see, you did like you were saying. We were talking earlier. You have done reels in your life, looked up, and in your bank account, Meta has sent you a check.
And didn't even
I
I
do
got
reels,
a couple checks and didn't even know I had them.
right? I do reels all the time. I forget what day Meta pays me.
I don't even know when Meta
Well,
pays us. I still don't know.
I just know that there's a check in my. I just
There's a
know that
check
I
in
get
my payment
a
account.
right, and that clears, and I'll be like, "Oh shit, Meta paid me. Got some paper. I'm all right."
Right.
But it's reels that I'm making to grow the podcast. The
Yeah, I
fact that
do
I made
different stuff.
a couple of dollars off of it, that's that. Now somebody could probably come to me and say, "Hey man, you made some money off them reels that got me in it." Yeah, you could do it too if you chop up them reels, do it yourself. I'm just letting you know personally, me. I gotta cut a clip. I'm cutting the clip and I'm gonna keep the money.
Keep all that money.
You cut a clip. You can cut that same. I can send you the clip so you can put it on your page.
Yeah, and then you get your own money from it.
You get your own money.
And you do
But
your
if I
own
gotta cut
thing
the
from it.
clip,
But
she.
people don't
You
see
know
it
what you
like
gotta.
that. They
You
want
know
to be.
what you gotta do to cut a
They
clip.
figure that you already got the foundation already built. You've already know what did the groundwork for them. They want the easy part, the cash.
No.
That's not how it works. Do you know how much time and effort it is to go in? Like, if you're really into this, you know what I mean. Like, do you understand what how much money I actually spend out before I even get that money in? That's just I'm basically breaking even. Really,
I mean, you can say breaking even. Now, listen, I'm just here to tell you. I don't care if I cut a clip and it was you, and it got 100 billion views, and you sitting there saying, "Yo, you should be breaking me off on that clip."
nah, I don't think that you.
I'll send you the clip so you can.
It's your podcast. If you
I'll
choose,
send
you
you
know
the
what I
clip
mean.
though,
We
so
didn't
you can
sign,
put it on your page.
but everybody's different. Like I said,
And then
you come on my
they'll be the same
podcast,
ones.
you a guest on my show, you a co-host on my show. There's a contract. It's already signed. It's clear cut.
Exactly.
We not even playing them games today, babe. We're not. I just had to get into somebody but trying to take my brand because they already see it. It's already an established brand. I got time today. You want to get sued? Okay, because you want to play. I have contracts in place. You sign one? Because I don't even know you. Oh, okay. But it happens. I think I used to be more sensitive about it when I first started. Just because, but like I said, everything is trial and error. So, if you want a podcast, I suggest that you do it. You want some help?
Let me
I
tell
pay
you something.
for it. I do that for the free. Now, if you was somebody else where you want me to sit there and make your reels and help you with your Facebook stories and your Instagrams and all of those different platforms, that comes with a fee and a contract.
Let me tell you something. I knew people that they would do the show and they'd be like, "Yeah, I don't feel like making no clips or nothing like that, and I can't share all this to my page." I'm like, all right,
Why not?
listen, that's on them.
That's free. That's free. Period. Like, why not?
Listen, that's on them. But them said it'll probably be them same ones. Now this was years ago. I don't have those problems now, but it'll probably be them same ones that would have came back to me like, "Oh, I heard you made $50 million off those clips, man. Yo, you could break me off. I was on them joints."
I heard people. I've had people do that to me already.
And I'd have been like,
I seen your video go
I could give you the
viral.
original.
Yeah, they do that to me all the time. All
I'll
the
give them.
time.
Listen, I will send them the original clip, and they can go ahead and put it on their page.
Right. I don't got no problem with
But
giving you
I'm
that,
not.
but
I'm not doing all that. I don't even want to really give you the original clip. I want you to go clip the shit your damn self off the show.
clip that shit yourself.
Right.
You
Go
know,
back
because
and
that is tedious anyway.
if you really would sit back and wonder how many motherfuckers go back and really watch the show again to go get clips, man, please. Man,
They're not
please.
even gonna watch the whole video. Y'all gonna do
So
a
many,
minute
so
ten,
many.
and you're
That's
gonna
why
turn it off and be like,
these
I'm not interested.
videographers, these
Mm.
editors, and these videographers are killing because that's the dirty work of the job. Going
Right.
back, getting clips, clipping them, cutting them,
It's
putting them
tedious.
together,
It's
making them
tedious.
good.
Trust me.
Man, please. That's a
For the people,
fucking
for those of us that know how to do it ourselves, it's tedious, and you have to literally sit there, and you got to make sure everything is on point. It's tedious. So you go ahead. That's why they usually have multiple people because they don't want to do the work. So if you wanted the
fuck.
money for yourself, learn how to do it yourself. It's
That's it.
easier that way.
That's all.
Don't be
It's
sitting
just
up here
simple.
thinking I'm gonna break down your stuff and all that, and thought I wasn't gonna. I'm getting a full cut. You're getting probably the change, the sales tax off of it. That's that's about it. I'm not gonna be because you in it. But but because that's just me, But I'm not about to be giving you just because I made. Say if I made $50,000 off a reel, you're not getting $50,000 back. You was in there for all
No,
of
they think
that.
they think
For
they
that 10
deserve.
second reel, you're
If
lucky if
if
I give
the,
you $500.
if you made $50,000 off that reel, and let's just say you made $50,000 off a reel, and I talked on the reel the whole time, like I gave out the great content on the reel, right? But I was on your platform, so you cut the reel, put it on your page, made it look nice and good, cut it up. You know what I mean? Now you made $50,000 off the reel. It would be somebody. Now I'm not gonna say it's me, but let's just say that same guy came to you and was like, "Yo, I heard you made 50 million off that 50,000 off that reel. You know what I mean? Can I get 20,000 real quick?" Because I mean, you did use me on the real. You know what I mean?
My
I'm like the best part of your show.
my podcast.
So yeah,
You
man, I
better
think
figure it
I'm
out.
entitled to $50,000 a year real.
It's my episode. It's my podcast. It was my idea for the. You know what I'm saying, like that. I wouldn't dare come on your podcast just because you broke a clip it down of me, and you made money. You just made money off that particular reel. I'm not gonna. I don't need 20 bands. You ain't getting it because guess what? You didn't do the. You didn't do the. You didn't like you said. You didn't do the dirty work. You didn't do the cutting. You didn't do the editing. You just sat there and ran your lips. That's what the fuck you did.
Right.
That's
And thank you for
everybody spit out
but I ain't
180
telling now
decibels a
now the
day.
same
Like,
and at the same token, if I made $50,000 off or something like that, I'm not sitting there telling y'all that I was gonna leave them dead broke, like not give them nothing.
I'm not
No,
giving
I
them.
was gonna give them
I'm not gonna leave
something.
them dead broke. I'm gonna give them
Not gonna
something.
leave them
But
dead
you
broke.
ain't.
Give them something.
You not
Yeah.
that. You was not with me shooting in the gym. I'm sorry.
She wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Damn. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. It's not happening.
I feel you on that one. But you know what? I want to see where they go. I want to see where Trip goes. I want to see where Keita goes. I want to see where they go.
It's another
I
one
want
too
to
that
look
left
up and I
too. Her
want to
name is
see
Kitty
a new
Girl.
development come up and it's like, oh shit, they got a new show together. Okay, I
Hmm.
like this.
That would be nice if they even came together.
Right.
That'd be something nice because they're honestly they were the powerhouses to that. Besides, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking away from Ace Metaphor. You know what I'm saying? But they were the charisma. They even the tone of their voice and how they talk to you know what I mean. It's
But
relatable. It's understandable. They
everybody
get
had
it.
if you watch it, everybody had their whole role. Like one thing about Ace the Metaphor though, he was good for like the extracurricular faces that he make and then walk off stage. He was real good for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Trip might have been the preacher, okay,
Trip was the
and
preacher.
not to say it like that, but I mean Trip on the show might have been the
He was
preacher,
the advisor. That's the real Dr.
right?
Phil
And
right
and
there.
he'll say something and you'll be like, dog, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit. That's like I be,
Right.
and then you'll see Ace make a face and go and walk off, and then they will show Keita. And Keita, I didn't know she was that animated. Like I knew
Yeah,
she was
she
animated, but
is.
I didn't know she was that animated. Okay, like
She's
I knew she
very
had some
animated.
animation in her, but I mean like that animated. Yeah, she need to be on cartoons or something with her voice
She
the
was
way she
already
changed.
doing like reality TV and stuff. Like she had been on like court shows and stuff. She knows what she. It comes natural to her. You know what I mean? So, but she
Right.
is very animated. She's most definitely.
Like I said, I like to see them get together. Now the other girl who's supposed to be the life coach, which
You talking about Kitty Rose?
yeah, me and Nessa, reality recap, we talk about people being, sex education coaches, life coaches, all of that. And they found out that they, went ahead and took a test and got a certificate and they became, those type
Like
of
life
coaches.
coaches?
And I respect they gangster. That's what I'm gonna say. I respect your gangster and all. But they said she was out there preaching but wasn't practicing what she preached.
Uh, allegedly,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
allegedly, she be selling that box. So she,
Allegedly, she was
he was like, it was funny. I'm sorry, I find the craziest stuff hilarious. But she was like, "Oh, you up in that prayer corner saying prayer to us, but you about to be on that corner selling you."
well,
But see, Keita can say that because Keita used to be a stripper.
yeah, I could tell. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to
yeah,
you.
you can tell. You can. Like I said,
I could tell.
I wasn't fired
That
that
show, that,
when
that show is that show is based in Atlanta. I could tell.
that,
I'm telling you, I could tell.
I, what I want to say is
All
y'all
right,
know
let's
where
get to the next.
y'all know where the
Let's get
capital
to the next
is.
subject. So, you,
Y'all know where the big dog
you,
cap. Y'all know where the alphabet capital is. Y'all know where the spice packs is. So yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's Magic City, honey.
let me go get to these to this situation. We do have a letter. We do have a letter.
Okay.
I don't know, but we do have a letter. All right. So I just want to know, just want to let y'all know here that this was
It's
a
a
letter that
letter.
was written. This was a letter that was written for Red Girl personally, and then that's one of the
It
reasons
was
why
written
she's
for
doing.
me.
Yeah, it got to be because ain't no way in hell they was thinking about asking me no shit like this. So let me just say that. So dear Side Jawn, how far do you go to fulfill your partner's fantasy? Y'all, I'm stuck. My husband has found real dolls and he wants one. Male and female. Okay, this is a little weird already. I could care less. He wants to do a male while I'm riding a male. I didn't know how to feel about that. He wants me to eat a female while he's doing me from the back. I don't like that either, and I don't understand. I'm not vanilla, but I don't like this. How can I set my feelings aside and indulge in his fantasies? I don't like this. Help. Yeah, this is way past me right here. Dolls? So what is he practicing for real people or something? What's going on around?
That's a fetish.
He got a fetish to do a dude in the ass?
Mm, he probably had that too, but it's a fetish for them damn dials. Now I had to think because baby, I'm not doing this. But sis, I got you. 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 I got. Okay.
Oh shit.
Here's the thing. I personally am a fan of let's fulfill the fantasies. Okay. That dial shit I ain't doing. But for let him do that. He's giving you the safe option of y'all having a threesome
With with the dead body.
with dials. You see what I'm saying? He's not cheating on you. He's not cheating. And I get that you're not vanilla and that's just not your cup of tea. But if you plan on spending your life with this person, imagine freaky shit. Now, you want him to be doing you with a real man? Some women like that. I
Listen,
Sasha not
I
doing it.
remember now. Okay, I knew this girl. All right, I knew this girl. She had a boyfriend, and she told me then my boyfriend likes me to stick my dildo in his ass. I said, what? She was like, yeah, he likes for me to stick my dildo in his ass. He really likes to have, be fucked in the ass by a dildo. Then she says right after that, but he not gay.
Yes, he is. Yes, he
I said,
is.
excuse me? She was like, but he not gay though. So don't look at me like that then, but he not gay.
What in the
I said,
delusion?
okay. Now, let me tell you what happened later. Now she told me this, I'm gonna say she told me this 2 years or something to go by, right? And Facebook had just started that Facebook Live.
Okay.
Okay. They just started that Facebook Live. He must have did something to piss her off. She
Did
went
she
live.
expose him?
She went live doing him in the booty. Okay. She went live doing him in the booty. He was moaning and loving it. Okay. Now, only reason I know this is because the girls at work was like, yo, such and such in here putting a dildo on some dude ass. I said, what? Then I heard him like, baby, go deeper. I said, what?
Deeper.
Man, I heard his
That's
voice. I was
DP.
like, oh man, I seen. Listen,
He's gay.
I seen her. I want to say a week or so later after that. I said, what was you doing? Why'd you go live like that? She said, listen, he pissed me off and start saying all this extra stuff about me. So I went live exposing him to be the gay motherfucker that he is. I said, I told you he
Now
was
you
gay
saying
years
he gay,
ago.
sis.
Right. I said, I thought you he was gay years ago. Well, at the time, then you know how it is when you love somebody, you don't believe that they gay, but he started wanting that fucking dildo in his ass all the time, and I was tired of that
You
shit.
should have never
And
did it. You
then,
should have never started in the first place. When he told me
man,
that, I suggest you go on ahead and come on out the closet. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Or are you a
man, that's what I said.
bisexual
You got
being?
it.
Okay, but once again, cool for you, not cool for me. But them dials, I'm gonna safely tell you this: but I know that you care less because you said you could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like people say that to try and justify it. If you really don't care less, try it. He's not cheating on you. It's a dial. Can't get it pregnant. Can't get an STD. Will I do it? Hell nah. Girl, we breaking up today. We breaking up in
Hey,
the moment he said it to me.
that's your
I,
husband though.
I don't give a damn.
But everything else is good. You know
But
what I mean?
in marriage, the bedroom is undefiled. So it's nothing. You,
So what if y'all do it outside the bedroom?
no, that's not how it. If you did it outside, I'm still breaking up with you. Personally that would kind of freak me out because he wants to do the dials and he wants to do these certain actions. Okay, like I could see if you was like we wanted to have sex with the dial and we just pretending like we having a threesome or whatever, but he's talking about penetrating the dial in his behind because I had to read it a couple of times like to make sure like that's what she said. If you're
That's what
not
she
cool with
said.
that, never compromise yourself for anybody. I don't care how much you love them. There is
There's a lot of,
okay. If that's the case, give them a safe word. Broccoli. You know how they be like when they used to be like pineapples, pineapples.
man.
Matter of fact, it's a fucking fruit cocktail around this bitch. No, you know what I'm saying. You have to. Those are boundaries, babe. You have to say
But
it. And I think that he would not be mad. Just be like, or just say this. Let me watch you do the dial. I want to watch
but
you do
now,
the dial.
okay, you told him that you're not doing the dials, right? He respects your wishes. Now he's out with the fellas on the weekend. Now he doing one of the fellas all the time. You thinking he out with Ronnie? Him and Ronnie cool. He
That,
out there. He been fucking Ronnie for a while.
y'all need to have conversations. And this is the prime example why people need to have marriage counseling before they get married. Because
They ain't gonna tell you.
and
They ain't gonna
because
tell you how kinky
if
it
you
is in
plan
marriage
on
now.
if I plan on spending my life with you, baby, I'm telling you my kinks. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you what my little kinkies is, so that you will know and won't be alarmed. Now here you is, you probably married to him 10 years. He been fucking
What if you
Ronnie
got?
ass for
But
forever,
what if you grow a new kink?
huh?
What
What you
if you
say?
grow a new kink? We didn't got married. We didn't got married at 20.
Say
Okay,
it,
let me give you an
say it,
example.
but
We got it.
say it, and you
We got
have
married
to
at
give me
20, right?
space.
Listen, we got married at 20. Your kink used to be that you used to like anal. Now your kink is you like to get your toes licked while getting anal. Now you got a whole new kink to it. Now your kink is you want to dress up like animals and have sex. You
I'm
want to
not
have
doing.
animal heads and have
There are
sex.
bound. Your partner is not gonna like what you like. You see what I'm saying? It's either you do it, try it, see if you like it, or you don't, and be in your power and say babe, I just don't feel. And you got to talk about it. You got to handle it the right way. You can like, I ain't doing that next. Like you have to let them. Like I just don't feel comfortable. Let me watch you do the dial first, and let me see how I feel. You want to be furry and go and rub little fur bellies together, fur balls and shit together. Okay, yeah, I ain't doing nothing but creating friction and lint. But whatever. To each its own. But what you want me, you have to be operate in a space of being in your, especially with your partner. You should be very comfortable with them. I nicely told my partner what my kinks was. Came to find out we liked some of the same kinks. Some kinks it was kinks that I didn't even know I liked. But he brought that out. But he also gives me the space to, hey, tap out. I don't like. He's like that, but he's like that. You know what I mean? But he didn't brought some kinks out that I didn't even know I like. Okay, I like this one kink. I didn't know I like that. I used to say it was weird. I like that. It
Right.
wasn't weird because I knew that a lot of people
Did
did
he
it.
talk you into it first, or did he just slip
No,
the
he
shit
never
in there?
talked
Like
me into it. We
he just slipped
naturally
the
just
shit in
did
there, huh?
it. We naturally just did it, and then I was like, we had did it a couple of times. Then after a couple of more times later, I was like, you know what?
That's
This
how
is
you. That's how
very,
you slide
very,
in. That's
very
how
much
you slide in.
BDSM. Very much 50 Shades. I kind of like this.
That's how
But
you
I
slide into some
also
anal right there, just
create a
like that.
safe word if you need to. I don't have safe. We don't have safe words. I just tap out. All right, you know what I mean. But we don't have. Just came to find out. I was just talking to him. Me and you were doing a podcast, and I was talking to him about some of our topics, and he just was like, he thought they were interesting. And he was like, well, he was trying to fill me out. He was like, I like that. And he just looked at me. I was like, I'm into that too. He was like, oh, okay. Well, damn, I didn't know that. Like, well, can we do it? Sure. You know what I mean? Like, why you did? I like that. But them dials, all I can say is he keeping it clean.
Man, fuck them dials. Well, listen, miss, you got to do what you got to do for your. Because if you don't do it with them dials, you'll end up like trapped in the closet. When
Yeah,
Chuck and
finding out.
Rufus, Chuck and Rufus was with each other. That's
Oh
the
my
deacon
God,
and the
it's a
pastor.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like
yeah,
that. You gonna be like that. Yeah,
yeah. Chuck and Rufus was lovers, and then
yeah. And then she was saying, "Oh my God, it's a man," and he probably had little kinks like that too, like that. And I don't get me wrong, I've had that where a dude had asked me that. Guess what I did? I did it, and I broke up with him because I ain't like it. I try it because try it. You might like it. That's why you think he told you.
okay. So we're gonna sell it a try. We're telling you to try it, miss. Try it
Try it.
and see how
My
you like it.
suggestion is have him do it with the dials by yourself first. If you get a little aroused, slide yourself in there. All that about that man, you need to start asking some more other questions. You know what I mean? Because now that's playing into him. That's him being his sexuality. You know what I mean? He's talking about doing the man in the butt. It's not talking about doing the girl in the butt. He's talking about doing the man in the ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
As a matter of fact, to be honest with you, he never said he was gonna do the girl at all. He just wanted you to eat the girl out.
yeah. So now you need to be worrying about is he gay or not?
Mm. Got to watch these walkers. Got to watch them.
Gotta watch him.
Got to
You better,
watch them.
you better watch. And that's all I can. I
All right. Well, since we got past that, you did have some kinky ish to say, so let's get that part out the way.
So we have questions on the side of our letter. What are some of your sexual kinks? So, and I'm gonna just like loop it out. What are some of your sexual kinks? Basic. Some people like feet, stuff like that. But
I didn't know that. Now, since you say feet, right? I didn't know that feet was like such a thing that
man, what you can get an OnlyFans?
Yeah. See, let me explain about the whole feet thing. I knew guys when I grew up who ate ass but didn't eat feet.
It's the
They was
same.
not sucking toes and none of that.
To me, it's the same. I don't like
Man,
feet. You walking on the ground. You know how many germs it is.
no, you
The
out,
shit out
you
of that
straight out.
motherfucker.
All of this is straight out of washing up. Like you just got to finish
Oh,
getting
okay.
out
But
of
you,
the tub and everything. That's the best way to eat ass. Do not eat some all day ass. Let's get that out the way.
if it
My
smells
my thing is to
sweaty,
eat. My thing is to eat ass. All right, I like to eat females' ass. Get out the females. Okay, I like it. Now I only do this with
let's
my
make this
girl.
clear.
Let's get out the way. I only do this with my girl. Haven't done this with no fucking random. Sorry, just with my girl. I don't have a
Right,
girl now,
somebody
so I ain't been doing it. Let's get that out of the way. But you only do this when they out of the shower or the bathtub or whatever.
freshly
Okay,
washed.
you you cannot do no all day ass. You have to do freshly washed ass. All right,
What you call it?
all day ass. That ass has been fucking just out in the
Swamp
world
ass,
all day. No, that
basically.
ass needs to be washed.
Swamp ass. That's what I call it. Swamp
Swamp
booty.
again. That ass needs to be washed. Washed ass. You go ahead. You eat ass. So I was talking about. We was talking about that. The fellas like, yeah, I ain't got a problem eating that. I was like, so do y'all suck toes and stuff like that? No, I ain't sucking no toes. Dog. I said, what? He was like, no, I ain't sucking no toes. I like, they just got out the bathroom. You know, they just got out of there, washed up and everything. Yeah, I ain't sucking no toes.
I don't want you to suck. I've had a dude suck my toes while we was having sex, and I was like turned off.
See,
But
that's
because I know I just got to shower because I don't play that. I don't play that. But it was just like, and it was just because he had a he I he felt like I had nice feet. I always got a man. Always got a man. I always got a pedicure or something. So he sucked the toes, and I was just like, he went to sucking them. It's the what? I don't know if it's the tongue in between my toes. No, me getting ate like a cupcake. We toot it up, boot it up. Got you.
man.
I'm a cupcake for you, boo. That's a cupcake eater. That's what I call it. I don't call it ass eater. That's a cupcake eater. Let's go on. Eat that cupcake. It's clean back there. Trust me. I done bent over in the shower and put my cheeks apart. But
Okay,
other
okay.
other fetishes like I'm not licking no man ass. That's that.
It's a lot of women that like doing that, and they
I know.
aggressive too. Like
I didn't know that either.
they aggressive. Like they just like stick their head right under
Y'all
there.
licking
Like
gooches now? Oh, okay, okay.
no, you lick the gooch. I love the gooch lick.
You talking
Let
about
me
the little
just.
man
I
clit?
love the
The
gooch
man
lick. Let me
clit?
just get that out
Oh
the
yeah, I
way.
got your
All
man.
right.
But I'm not licking no. I'm not licking no ass.
Listen, give you
I
the
got that little
gooch.
man. I got your
To
man.
all the gooch lickers out there, let me just get that. All the gooch lickers out there, the world is a better place because of you. All right. Gooch lickers and ball lickers out there, the world's a better place because of you. I just want to let you know that. All right. Just want to let you know.
If I had
You
some
made the world
balls,
great again.
I would say thank you too, but I don't have none.
Change your
Cause
mind, man.
he's changed your mind. I don't
They-
gooches.
what?
I ain't never licked no
It'd be
gooch.
be a brand new car. And all right, you can have the car.
You
There
can
you go.
have whatever you
You
like.
can have the car. How you think that song got started? Shit.
That's exactly how I started. Tiny was looking at gooch. Okay, she was most
The
definitely
gooch.
doing it. But I don't know. Let's see. People like people sleep with
What other
stuffed animals
kinks?
and stuff like that. Yeah, the kinks. People sleep with stuffed animals, trees.
They got people. I said this a couple weeks ago. I found out about the whole furry community.
What's that?
So that's when they dress up like animals and have sex. You got to type it in FURRIES.
Why you go?
Type it in.
I'm not going to Pornhub looking for that.
No, that's not important. You just Google it. You ain't gotta go to Pornhub. You Google it. They ain't gonna show you the sex part, but they'll show you how they dressed up and before they go get down.
So with they bears and deers and shit.
Some of them be dressed up like Teletubbies and shit like that.
And the story behind Teletubbies is wow. That's a whole other show. So
I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying that to be dressed like to be that you're kink and you don't know the backstory on that.
I'm not. That's not my kink. I'm just telling you.
No, I'm not. I don't mean. We're gonna make that clear. That's not
I,
Dennis
I
kink.
just found out about this whole furry thing.
I didn't. That is news to me.
That's a, that,
It's a
I think
lot
I'm
of stuff
3 months
I don't
in
be
on these
knowing.
furries.
Just like some people like to get shitted on.
Yeah, peed on too.
Get golden
I didn't know
showers.
people like to get peed on until that R.
Yeah,
Kelly
I knew that.
situation.
I knew that. I know people personally that do that to people. But
They like to really
I,
get. You know,
but
people personally
people,
like to get peed
girls is
on.
getting, huh? Yeah, I know girls that do that.
What?
They men want them to lay garbage bags or line the floor with some type or something, and they lay on them and just drink mad water and go to town.
No, you out your fucking mind.
And then there's girls that are getting flued out so that they can get so they can shit on people.
No, you lost your mind. You ain't shitting on
You
me
done
neither.
lost your mind. You're not defecating on me ever. You what? You done ate? What do you ate a hot bowl of chili? Like it's just I felt first of all I feel like that scent will be stuck in like in my nose forever because you did it. So, no. Mm, it's a whole bunch. Getting down to the next one, next question, because that was now y'all be getting beside yourself with these kinks. Oh yeah, one more kink. Would you let somebody be voyeuristic with you?
What?
Somebody watch you.
No, I don't know nobody watching me. Huh?
I didn't got caught a million times. I ain't got, and they will sit there and watch. Like I was watching you for a good 45 minutes. You're like, what? Nah, if I got caught,
Somebody caught you cheating?
I ain't never got No, I ain't never cheated. I don't cheat, but I didn't got caught fucking. Okay, I didn't have people. I didn't have people catch me. I didn't have a few people catch me. I had a
I'm
party
being
one
honest. I
time, and
haven't.
me and my boyfriend was going.
I haven't been caught cheating in the act. There was a couple times that I thought I
Was
was
you
gonna get
talking to
caught cheating.
somebody?
Well, you know, somebody hit your phone while you sleep. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
that happens.
that's yeah. Then yeah, if you want to put it that way, then yeah, I think
But
I
I ain't. I haven't ever been caught cheating like you see me with the girl. No.
no, I didn't fool. No, I've never seen them. I've seen like I've seen my one ex. He got exposed. That's how I found out he was cheating. This what she said. She tagged him and everything. Put his profile picture up there and said, "This motherfucker got to eat my whole ass in order to get me back. My whole no, she said he got to eat my whole pussy." Then she sent me pictures or videos of him fucking her in the bathroom in her ass on Snapchat.
Snapchat. Oh, Snapchat.
Snapchat to get y'all caught up, baby. You better
That's why I don't
if
have
you
it.
don't
That's why I don't have it.
if you dipping and dodging, slipping and sliding, and it ain't yours, and you supposed to be incognito, and y'all is not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all being very messy. You know how many people get exposed every day? Every it every day they get exposed with pictures.
Man,
If you gon'
I
cheat,
haven't.
just don't even be with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just be free. Or
I
if
haven't.
anything, tell everybody about everybody. Cause then
I
you ain't gotta
haven't
worry about
cheated.
no diseases or no
Honestly,
traces.
it don't be that all the time. Like oh, I've seen cheating to a whole nother level.
I have to.
To the
They will
point.
have children on you. They will do all of those
No,
things. They
not
don't
just no.
care.
That's regular. To me, that's regular. Like when I say another level, like you, let's just say, um, your daughter having a birthday party, right? And
Hmm.
you and your baby father. Let's just say you and your baby father together. But I'm the side piece. You invited me to the birthday party.
They do that.
Yeah, you invited me to the birthday party, and I done brought my child to the birthday party as well.
I've seen that too.
Only
And they were like,
people
well, what are
know.
we doing here? Well, what are we
No,
doing?
no,
People are like, why would you, first of all,
no,
why
no,
would
no,
you
no.
bring
I
your
haven't
kids
seen them.
out?
I didn't see them get caught. Only reason I know that was their side piece was because the way the girlfriend was acting. The
Oh,
girlfriend
okay.
was giving them away. That
See?
was what it was. I didn't know that they was their side piece because it was only because of the way the girlfriend was acting. And then I had to ask, like, "Yo, that was your yeah, that was." I was like, "Yo, but your man, fuck him."
I done had an ex do that. He came and brought his baby mama to my cousin's funeral.
Yeah, he drew.
And my daughter like, hey, daddy.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
daddy.
drew.
And he just straight face, act like he ain't do nothing. And then his parents was there, and he was like, because his father didn't, live here at the time. He like, that's my grandbaby. I said, we don't do this here. First of all, I didn't know that she was gonna come in here with this cowboy hat on it anyway. But he brought her. Like, he was bold. My daughter's father was. That's who was bold with the
Yeah.
cheating, and I don't even know what his kinks is because at this point I feel like he just weird. But
You just need some people out there. There's some people out there that just need to be with multiple people. That's all.
if you
I realize that. Like everybody ain't meant to be with one
yeah,
person for
but
the rest of their
say
life.
that don't do
But
because here's the
sometimes
thing, like
you
let me
don't know
know
that.
so I can move around. As
Sometimes you
I
don't know that.
said, when it came time for me and my partner now to talk about the things that we liked, I was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like he like, well, I like that, but he was like, I knew he was trying to fill me out because he was like, well, I used to do that. I was like, you're good. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, okay, like that. But I don't be. I'm not fucking nobody with no ass no dildo. I'm not fucking no damn doll. I'm not dressing up like Winnie the Pooh. I'm not doing none of that.
We could walk around the house like Winnie the Pooh though.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
got a
we can
problem with that.
role play. We can role play
We can
and
walk
come get
around
this
the
honey
house because
pot.
I ain't gotta have no I just have on a t-shirt with no bottom.
T-shirt with your hey, I was about to say the same thing. I got a
Both.
red tank top and I'm already yellow. So hey,
Right.
you come chase me around the house with this honey pot. I got you. You know what I'm
God,
saying? But all
man,
that
be
other
right
stuff.
there. I'll be
So we're
right
gonna shift
there.
down to the
Balls
last
deep.
question because I know we're getting down to the last few minutes.
Yes.
Do you think threesomes can ruin a relationship?
If you let it, yeah. Wendy Williams got a rule. And I kind of like her rule. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Wendy Williams. She said you're supposed to have a threesome with somebody that you don't know. So they got to be
You
like
are
out of town while you on vacation.
right.
If you have a threesome with somebody that you know, that's what usually happens. They start having a threesome with somebody that they know, and then they get jealous because somebody ends up liking another person. Now, I've seen it to a point that
I
the
just
guy got the
I
guy
just
got
said
jealous
this.
that the two girls started to become lovers, and they left him out. Yeah,
I just would like, can I watch? But that's me,
I ain't watching
But
shit. That's
I,
not.
you're
Come on,
joining
watching. I could watch porn on my phone. I'm watching that. I'm joining in. Gonna have me
now.
sitting here
I've
hard as
had
fucking
girls get
hard as
mad.
arithmetic, Chinese arithmetic. Shit.
I've had girls get mad. Like, oh well, I feel like he's doing, but more like that, and will so the fun is over. Now, here's the thing with me is like I'm not into girls, but when it comes to like you fulfilling your man's fantasy, I will fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? I am that girl. I try to fulfill it like, within reason, not that dial shit. Absolutely not. It's a tipping scale thing, but they will get mad. But I feel like sometimes it can and it can't, but you have to have these conversations. But Wendy Williams is right. I never thought about it like that. I do. I always say, like, let's meet somebody that we don't know and do it that way. Because then we ain't gonna never see her again. Let's do that shit and do it out of town. Because you ain't got to worry about him trying to go back and find her later.
No, that's usually why you got a passport. So you go ahead to the Dominican Republic.
Go to a foreign country.
Over
Now you
there,
gotta be careful because they be doing the little shaky shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
man, you go over there, you get a new nickname. Your nickname be Poca Chica. Poca Chica. Mhm.
Papi Moranito.
Poca
Yeah,
Chica.
yeah. Let's go.
Just want to let
But
y'all know they love me in the Dominican Republic. Let y'all know
ooh,
that.
that's what you be doing down there.
I don't even know. Next question.
They be calling you Big Papa.
No.
Something be going
And
on. You just did the little. You got a little grin in the corner. Bottom lip
yeah,
hanging a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a whole
Okay.
nother name when I'm in the Dominican Republic. My first
You
name
got a
is
whole new
Al.
name.
First name is Al. Last name is Fredo.
Shut up. Yeah, my name is not Sasha. It's not none of the. It's not even Christina. When we go out of town, it's something else. You won't know it, so you won't get me. If you see this podcast, you won't be calling me that. But I digress.
But threesomes should not ruin a relationship. Um, to those people that go out there and have threesomes and end up, falling in love, maybe y'all need to start talking about, being one
A
big happy
poly.
couple. 'Cause
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you had three incomes coming in one household, man, y'all,
We,
y'all could take over
in
for
this
this bad
economy,
economy.
it's not so bad. Well,
Just
we
saying,
got we got 4 years that we don't know. So go ahead. It's not might not be too bad.
might not be too bad. It's just three. You got, let's just say you got three checks coming in and they all $1,000 a piece each week. You making $3,000 a week. The household bringing in $3,000 a week. You gotta look at that on a
Y'all
whole
gonna be
other
all
level.
right.
Like,
Y'all gonna be okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
save money, go on vacation together, enjoy yourselves. Y'all can really be like, it ain't always about sex. Y'all can be lovers, man.
Right. But if everybody is in agreement, if everybody has a conversation ahead of time, don't wait till y'all already started something and decide to switch up the narrative. Do that right away. Okay? Establish what y'all want. This person is for this or this person is for that, and this is how we're gonna do it. Then there's no jealousy. Communication is
Right.
key. There's no
It
jealousy.
is. I had a homie. He had two girls like that. One girl already had a child. The other girl that he was with, that was his girl, she had two kids. You know what I mean? He had one child by her, which was his baby mom. They got one child together. So it's three kids in the house. It's three of them. The one girl that had the one child, she really don't work, but she's real good with kids. I was like, dog, you can make this work.
She can watch the kids while y'all both go to work at school.
No,
Nobody got to go to
right.
daycare.
Nobody got to go to think, and you save a lot of money.
You know how much money you save? And then even if she didn't really, you can turn that into another little side hustle. And now you take care of the kids at home.
Right. I'm just telling you,
Just
man.
be
That's what I was telling
smart.
them.
You
I'm
know what I
like,
mean? Like if you're gonna do this, don't go into it ego based. Okay? Communication is key. That's the only way that shit is gonna work. Don't go in there because it's just oh I got three. I got no. That's not how that works. That's really not how it works. It go in there with communication is key. But this was really fun. So
yes, yes, it was. I really enjoyed this. Tell the people where they can find you at.
you can find me on Let's Talk About It on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. My season premiere is Friday for the Let's Talk About It. Wild Wild Thoughts is on Saturdays at. I'm gonna try and change the time so I can get more people out. So I haven't decided on what like the time for Saturdays for Wild Wild Thoughts yet, just because I'm I'm a mom. But you can find me on Wild Wild Thoughts. Go ahead and like and share my pages on Facebook and Instagram. I am Special K on 83 on Instagram. I am RedGyal Sasha on TikTok, and I'm Miss RedGyal on TikTok. You can look me up by my real name and like and share and follow me, and you will see all of my pages. They are all linked to one. So if you miss one on one platform, chances are they're all linked. You can find me under my real name is Christina Neely, and if you want to book me for like postings and trips or whatever you need me to do, go ahead and email. Like I said, like share and follow, message me. I do respond to everything. I will go ahead and we can do bookings and we can discuss it from there.
All right, y'all heard what she said. Me, y'all know me. I'm the ignorant thinker, and we were here to talk good stuff. I will be having Christina on from time to time, so y'all make sure y'all get to know Red Girl Sasha. All right, because if you don't get to know her, you're gonna see her a lot anyway. Just letting y'all
Yeah, I
know
do a
that.
lot
All
of
right.
stuff, y'all. So I appreciate it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you.
Yes. God bless y'all.